anyone need a volume check?
Well, if you want to stand up there real quick so we can get a preview.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Where you going, buddy?
Good.
Where's your house at?
64th, the pink house is like two houses.
Castillo, Guacamole.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe down south and then around.
No. You can take them straight down this side. Just let.
Thank you, appreciate you.
Oh, no. Thank you.
You ready? All right, good afternoon. LaRon Armstrong, Chief of Police, Oakland Police Department. Today we had a very unfortunate incident. Our officers came in contact with a stolen vehicle in the 8400 block of Ney Street. Officers tried to resist engaging in a pursuit, and so we used what we call stop strips to prevent the van from moving. As officers attempted to make contact with that van, the van took off and tires were punctured on that van. We did not pursue that van. Our helicopter followed that van from above. That van continued to flee and continued to drive with these punctured tires. And at some point it appears that the tires caught fire. Unfortunately, within the van was other accelerants. Once those tires caught fire, the entire van was engulfed in flames. The individual inside the van was unable to extract himself from the van. Officers immediately, when they got on scene, attempted to extract the gentleman from the van. Unfortunately, he died as a result of the fire. So we are now currently investigating this incident. We have brought out both our Internal Affairs Division, our Criminal Investigations Division, as well as our Community Policing Review Agency to review this incident. We are following OPD policy. This is very unfortunate. We did everything we could, it appears, to prevent a pursuit from occurring by following the vehicle. Unfortunately, this incident ended in the most tragic way.
How did you find out it was a stolen vehicle?
Our officers identified the plate and ran that plate out and was able to confirm that the vehicle had been reported stolen.
Any other details on who this person is inside that vehicle?
Not at this time. We'll have to work with the coroner and notify the next of kin before we can confirm the individual's identity at this time.
Male, female?
I'm unable to elaborate at this time.
Was this person or this van being, I know you said that it was being pursued by police, but prior to this incident and the vehicle and the ID or the license plate being checked, was this van being investigated, or is this person being investigated by OPD?
I want to be clear, there was no pursuit. Officers never pursued this vehicle with lights and sirens at all. The helicopter was overhead tracking the vehicle. I think it's much different. There was no other additional want for that vehicle at this time, but it's still early in the investigation. I'll say that the initial want, it appears to be that the vehicle had been reported stolen out of Oakland.
What type of accelerants were found?
We don't know exactly what accelerants were found. We did have the fire department come out and help us with the investigation, but that'll be something that's confirmed within the investigation.
Did your pilot notice that the wheels were on fire and call that in?
Yes, we were notified that the wheels were on fire.
And from the point the pilot noticed that to here, what are we talking time-wise?
Well, I think we'll look at that during the investigation to look at the exact time and length of the vehicle being, the tires being on fire and then the vehicle being engulfed in flames. So I think those will be all the things we examine within the investigation.
Did the van crash into a different vehicle before crashing into that house?
I think we'll look at the entire path that the van took, including whether it hit another vehicle, damaged any other property as a result of it, driving with those tires on fire. But I think it's early on in the investigation. We'll be backtracking everything.
Were there
At
any
this time,
shots
we'll have
fired
time
because
for
there's
two
evidence
last
markers on
questions.
the sidewalk?
I can't.
Any shots fired
No,
scene?
no shots fired. What you see on the ground is the actual extinguisher pins from officers using fire extinguishers to actually put out the flames.
Where this incident began approximately?
8400 block of Ney Street.
How far is that from here?
That is about maybe 2-3 miles away.
Okay, that's all the time
All
we
right.
have for.
No
Thank
problem.
you.